Push remote control and. All right, so it's asking you to pick a corner now. So you can just
my mouse is being held prisoner again.
well, it was actually in the middle of a.
I can see yours. I saw it there for a minute.
And let's see here.
Oh,
right.
okay, it's up at the top now, but as soon as I go down to the screen, so let's see, how did we fix that? I clicked up in the top part.
No, I think what you did was you go back to this. You went back to the start page tab.
Okay,
Just yeah, click on that.
I am clicking on it, nothing's happening.
Oh, all right. Oh, it's still, go back to the main. Let's see. It was all right. Now try it. It was in the middle of trying to select something. All right, now.
There, maybe. Yeah,
There you go.
okay, the now where I'm trying to get to, let me yeah, okay, the property that I need is like that,
Okay.
out to the river.
All right. So if I'm going to just draw a little. And just draw a little rectangle here. That's going to be basically, we want something like that, or do we need to?
Doesn't even need to be that big. My property ends at this road here,
And it's this down below. So,
this up here.
oh, okay. All right. So if we remove that. So that's
Yeah,
sort of,
that should be great.
all right. Now we will even maybe not necessarily go to the full extents here. Whoops, we don't be too, there we go, something like that.
Yeah,
All right, so let's leave that as it is, and let's just come out here and make sure we got everything. Even that I can take it out. And I'm going to also detach them was well, were any one of those what you were using? No.
2304 was one.
All right, so if we detach that.
The other one, the JPG, is the Google Earth one.
Okay, well, I took it off already too. So you can always reattach them because they're there now. Let's just make sure we do on it. No problem with that. And businesses, that's good. That's a purge. Look at the blocks. All right, so it should be all right. I don't need to purge anything there. Okay, now when you've got whatever that is.
That's the coordinate. That's
Okay.
the Latin log.
All righty. And looks like a let's get something a little more rectangular this time, since I skewed it all around. Not that it has to be. And then that we can that's sort of the dead center.
Yeah,
All right, now. If you say you made new files out of this,
I did.
all right, so I think I'll leave that alone. And let's go to see what I want to do.
I use S3 ArcJS services is what I
Yeah.
use.
Right, and that would be that world imagery. Ping background high, that should be fine. And if this still gives us a problem, and let's call this okay, request is too large or an invalid bounding box, too many tiles. Okay. All right, so let's do this. Let's save the drawing. And let's exit completely out. And then we'll come back.
Yeah, if that one was too big, how did it ever do the other one? It's like 5 times bigger than that.
Well, it could have been though, because it might have been a lower resolution. It could have been if you're way out and it didn't have any high resolution available, so it could have brought in medium resolution. That's what I'm guessing might have happened. So there we go. Yeah, it's still going to be too big.
That doesn't make any sense. It's a relatively small piece of property.
Yeah, well, it just said invalid bounding box, so it could be that we're zoomed in too close. And there's nothing there for it to find. So if we find that that's the case, let's try this a minute. Let's try this.
So what you did, you changed it from high to medium?
Yep. So my guess is perhaps we were too tight, too close in, and it didn't find any imagery within that box. So if that's the case, if this comes in okay, I'm going to back out a little bit and see about the high resolution. Just a second. All right, so there's now some medium resolution, and you see it's not all that great.
No, it's not.
All right, so what about if we stay on high resolution, but this time instead of being so far out or so close in, let's see if we can get Now, if this comes in, and if it's still not high resolution, my guess, Mike, what's going on is that, we zoom in and the only thing that's available is a medium resolution, then we zoom in, we want a higher resolution, but when it switches to the high resolution data set, that's a lot more data than the medium resolution. And
Yeah.
so when we give it this box here, maybe in this particular spot on the earth, that's got such a dense amount of data that it generates too many tiles for what the software here can handle bringing it in. So I've got another thing to try if this doesn't work, but this might work. It might be that we were in too tight and there was no data available. But I doubt that would have been the case. But we'll see here in a second. Yeah, I was on all day with this guy. There we go. Now, it looks like though it's this, well, yeah, it's still that crappy resolution.
Yeah, Google Earth is actually better. Kind of.
Yeah, so if we whoops. Why is unavailable? Let's try it here. We go from here to screen. If we go from say here, so it finds its area. Still unavailable. All right, let's see what medium gives us. Yeah, it's still considerably better.
Yeah, it is better.
Nice little rocky escarpment there. All right, so that being the case, with this being the medium resolution of the world imagery, I'm going to guess high resolution. Now, I know this is probably not big enough for your site, but I'm going to see if it's going to find it, or if it's going to give us that error, then it's a case of it's just run out of data. And it may be that there's no high resolution available from that data set. Or if it kicks it back down to medium, then maybe you're best left with all right, let's see what that looks like. Yeah, see, that's still crap. Whoops. Yeah, I wouldn't send that home and say, look, Ma, what I've done at school. That's just not very good. Now, let me think here. If we check something over on mine. And write it up here. See if I can get a server name that we might can use. Right. Sport. There we go. Now. Okay, to GIS and web feature service. All right. There's transportation, there's flood zones. There's Department of Agriculture. Contour structures, so most government units. No. All right, that doesn't. And if we look at under the GIS. All right, county aerial imagery library. It's statewide. Now that's MrSID files, best leaf off county aerial imagery mosaic web service. All right, copy that. This was made in 2021. Now, if I come back to here. Now, is it going to let me know? It's not. So I need to somehow get this. All right, so let's type this now. HTTP : www.wvu/data/data set .php $ID equals 442. Let's see if that Be able to get server capabilities. That's always been the issue. Where did it go?
Oh, it's over on the other,
Oh, never mind. I just killed it. Let me try it again. I hit the wrong key, and what I did was a hotkey to send it over to the other screen. All right, so. Yes. .edu /data set .php now. Oops. WF as Is this in Jefferson?
yeah,
All right. All right, so back on your end. The rest of this /SIDS. Come on. HTTPS // data wvgs.wvu.edu /pub/clearinghouse/imagery. Oh, there's a one. There we go. Now. I think that's a world file. Let me double check it. Yep, that's a world file. Now, we got that one. I'll get this one for you as well. Well, this is going to be some pretty impressive. Oh crap! What? I just closed off Google. I didn't mean to. Load Google up for me again, please. Or not Google, but Chrome. It's, I guess, Google Chrome. There you go. Now, go back to my last one. Now, it's going to take a bit of time to download here. But that's going to be ultra high resolution for the entire county.
Where will it be?
In your downloads folder. I'm going to go ahead and get it on my end as well.
Doesn't look like it's making much progress.
Well, it's a lot of, it's 17 gigabytes.
Yeah.
Um, and it's right now 0.6 gigabytes. That's gonna chew up a bit. In fact, let me cancel that for you, because I should, that stuff is not locked, and I should be able to crack that one with ARC and then send you the results of that one, I hope. All right. CWD. Come in. Hey, honey, say hi to Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hello.
I thought I found you outside smoking stuff.
Well, would have been. You never know. So now the WDU. And so I want the services. So you don't want to keep going through this over and over and over again and getting the same results. I'm at resources. Yeah, it's this right here that I could just get it from that. All right, let's see what this is. Index grid. I don't want the grid. That's just the index. See, what's the problem statewide? It's going to be huge. All right, let's see here. Virginia state, which is. Right, that's a RAST server, or a REST server rather. We'll try this, but I really don't think it's going to work. Let's see if we paste. It's going to come up and show me there's an image. Okay, that's fine. And it's going to come back and say can't find spatial extent or something like that. Failed to read Esri JSON data. All right, it's an error 9. So it's the same errors that we've been having. All right, so when I get that MrSID imagery downloaded on my end, and I started mine back when you were doing yours, and I've got a really high-speed data connection.
Yeah,
I'm about a little over halfway through, so let me see if I can crack it and just get you down to the area you're looking at. But I'll look at that a little later and then send it back your way.
okay.
So for now, though, I guess we're looking at Google Earth. And let's just call it Google. And let's get what we need. Screen. Yeah, that's considerably better than the Esri world imagery.
Yep.
Yeah. And and you can start drawing on this, but it's not going to be terribly far off. I mean, like less than a foot, but I wouldn't make any boundary calls with it.
No, I just use it for looking.
Yeah, so if it's just for recon, you're in fine shape. All right, so I'll save that drawing. That'd be good. Let me relinquish my remote control. All righty. Yeah, let me take a look at cracking that data set and see if I can get it.
If it's worthwhile, I can take the time to download it.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. But I don't want to, 22 gigabytes, that's a tenth of a 200 gig hard drive.
Right.
So, all right.
Well,
So
I have I have a couple of portable drives that have a lot of space on them. I can
Yeah.
see how much space they have on them.
well, yeah, let me take a peek while you're still here because mine just finished. So if I'm going to come back into my stuff that I've already got preset for West Virginia. And now let me see about getting that MrSID file. Images, place image by world file. And if I browse to downloads, where's the world file? Select image world file, there it is. Files to insert.
So this one backup disk I have has 5 terabytes on it, and it's got 3.17 available.
All right, well, that's got plenty. All right, so I was looking for SDW files. All right, that should be. Unit system. It may be misregistered. Now it's going to bring it. Ooh, oh, oh, Michael.
Are you okay?
Yes. Just you wait. Ah, this is perfect. All right. You stop your share. And I'm going to put my share on here for you. All right, you ready for this?
Pardon me?
I said, are you ready for this now?
I am. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and I got the whole county. I can get I can get any county that we want, but again, it takes a huge amount of data. However, now this is, so what's done is we've now placed that it's a very large file, right? It's a GeoTIFF file, and that file is of, let's see what size it is. Downloads, Jefferson County, it is, well, I said 17 million kilobytes. So that's a megabyte. So it's 17.8, almost 18 gigabytes. So what we would do, because it's referenced, now where is your site? Is it it's like up in
It's along the river, but it's further south than that. It's probably. Okay, now you're down to Harper's Ferry.
okay.
It's okay, you're getting close.
Is it further up?
Well, wait a minute. I'm not sure that it's further up.
Oh, read me what is your point number 2? Read me your coordinates there and let me draw that point.
Okay.
Read me your easting first.
Okay, let me in decimal.
Yeah, just look at your, you've converted it already, so just
Okay, well,
not the lat long, go to your list points and list that point number that you put in.
okay. Uh, okay, you ready?
Yep.
You said you want the easting first?
Correct.
2463294.5936.
Comma northing.
334731.9380.
All right, so it's right there.
Yeah, that's it.
see here. So it's that one there, centered right there, okay. So now what I would do is to get that to where we wanted to look. Let's say I would draw me a little thing here. Make it red. We will take the boundary. And, you know, maybe so if I did that, and if I then said image clip, I'm going to select turn on image frame. There it is. So image clip. I'm going to select that image. And I want a new boundary. Select a polyline. And so then that would be, you know, the extent of what I would have displayed and operating within my file. Even though that one image is the entire county. But man, look at that resolution.
Yeah,
And this was flown last year.
wow.
Makes you want to go look at your property. Where is it?
Yeah,
So you, I mean, you can do that. All right, so all right, here's that process then. Let's go back to your end. Go ahead and download that file. I had stopped it. Should have left it going. It would have been finished by now. I'm sorry. Let's see.
how do I do that? Go back, go to downloads.
Let me save this file for a second. And now, let's see, I'm gonna stop my share, let you start your share back. Okay, now, yeah, let's see, where are we here? We don't need that. Oops, sorry, I need to request remote control.
Okay, wait a minute. My mouse is struggling. There.
There we go. All right. So now we want to turn this one off. And I don't know if it's still in here. No, let's see. Back to this history. Let's see. Gosh, where was it? GIS MrSID. Well, like anything else, copy this. And here is, I'm going to stop remote control and stop your share. And I'm going to share this time. I can do it this way. All right, so if I share this whiteboard, all right, so there's that. You can see that?
Yeah,
All right, now. Can you select that text and copy it?
no. I can take a picture of it.
No, it's all right. Let's see if you, there's a button that says select. Do you see a toolbar across the top?
No, there is no toolbar.
All right,
View options.
it's right here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go to email and I'm going to email you this. God, I can't believe I'm doing this. There's probably a way to do this. All right, so I'm going to go to chef server address. And now I'm going to go to back to Zoom. All right, now you should be able to share your screen. Okay, now go to your email.
Okay, it's set up as a link.
That's all right, click it. There we go, perfect. Now, let's try, let me see, I want to get to,
It looks like the bottom was the one we voted before because it's highlighted.
yeah, all right. Yeah, we did, we looked at it, but I want to make sure I just request a remote so that you're approving. All right, so I want to make sure that we salvage it as a saved file. So for now, I want to also, I want to just bring this up. File Explorer. Come on, come on. Well, is it asking for something? What's going on? Can you get a File Explorer to run?
Um, yeah, it is running, I think. No, it's like stuck.
Yeah, let me see here. Let's see.
there's a download, looks like it's in progress from, well, I don't know if it's in progress or not. It's one of the tabs at the top. WVGIS, MrSID download, Yahoo.
Yeah, but that's where we want to be. But now I can't see your screen anymore. Go ahead and do your stop share if you haven't already.
I haven't. Okay, I just clicked it, nothing's happening.
If you go to share screen, do you get anything?
Well, it says I'm still sharing.
All right,
Well,
so
wait a minute, let me see if I can, I can't.
yeah, I'm gonna try, let's see, I'll stop yours from here now. Now try it. To do it, share it again so I can see it again. I did something here on my end that made it go away. I don't know what.
Well, it still says stop share on my end. It's not,
But go back. So stop share, it should have stopped.
everything is locked up.
All right, if you go, all right, let's see, this will stop other screen sharing. Do you want to continue? I'll say continue. Now, does it ask you to confirm?
It's not asking me anything.
All right, so I'm sharing my screen now. Does that give you anything?
No, it's not, I'm not seeing anything except the data wvgis.wvu.edu, that same screen.
All right, so it's
Can I do
saying,
Control Alt Delete and cut and take some of these out?
let me see here.
Okay, now I've got the blue circle of death. Now I don't.
Yeah, see, it's still trying to load my screen share, so I'm gonna say stop share. Crap, what's going on with this? Yeah, if so you're still screen sharing, but I've somehow or another managed to.
You can still see my screen?
No, that's now finally I got it back. I'm so sorry. All right. So now because it went away and I couldn't tell where to find it from. All right, so I see your screen, but I still get this menu that's popped up that's sort of frozen.
Yeah, everything's frozen. Should I do a Control Alt Delete and see what happens?
Well, hang on a quick second. Let's see if I can't get back to. All right, let me request. I'm going to stop remote control. And now I'm going to let me stop participant screen sharing. And it says you have stopped Mike Shep's screen sharing. Now, if you go back and share screen. Well,
I
first
don't
of all,
have that option.
it should be back on the main window of the Zoom, like when you first come in.
It isn't. I can't get that window to come up.
All right.
There, it just came up. Now
Okay.
it's asking me if I want to leave.
No.
Hit share screen.
Yeah.
Okay, I click on share screen, but nothing's happening.
All right. All right. Let me stop. I'm going to stop the meeting. And then you come right back. I'm going to stop it and restart it. That same link should work. So come right back to it. I don't know
What about all this stuff I've got up on my screen?
that we need to probably clean off and close off and reset. So let me see here. If I end meeting for all, you should still get that, and it may or may not free that up. So just keep your eye on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the meeting and I'll restart it. And whenever you're reset, even if you have to reboot, just come back in when you're ready. Okay.
Okay.
All right.